Hi everyone, Lisa here from lcdesigns. I'm just checking my iPad so then that way I could see your guys' comments. And there I am. All right, so how's everybody doing? Welcome to Workshop Wednesday, December 21st, 2022. Just a few days before Christmas, and I am still crafting, making gifts. I don't know about you, but today I have two projects. They're quick and easy, great stocking stuffers. They're quick and easy. You could replicate them so quick. So that's why I'm doing two projects and just wanted to help you out with some last minute gifts. I will be gone next week, the next 2 weeks. So I'm not sure if I'm going to have Workshop Wednesday. If I have time, I will pre-record some videos and then have those for you. So just stay, in the loop on my Facebook page right here. That way, I'm going to try and do some, but I do have to get a tooth pulled. So I'm not sure how well I'm going to be feeling. I'm going to have that right after Christmas. So remember to share my video. This week is the Tea Boutique 6x6 DSP pack is what I'll be giving away. You could be entered into a drawing by sharing my video. Last week's winner was already notified by email. I'm starting to notify everybody ahead of time because in that way I can get it out before, ahead of time, just to let everybody know that they've already been notified and their prize is on their way. So remember, share my video. And if you're watching this on YouTube, you could share my video as well. So my project sheet is, it's actually the step-by-step tutorial, and this is for my email subscribers. So if you want to get the PDF tutorial with all the step-by-step instructions, just join my email list. I will add the link to this video after we're done. And like I said, today's going to have two projects on it because we're going to do two projects. And I'm using two different sets. The Santa's Delivery and Handmade Wishes. I had gotten Handmade Wishes from the very beginning and hadn't used it at all. So this is a quick and easy one. All right, let's get started. And a couple more things. The last chance sale is going to end January 4th. And January 3rd, January 4th is going to start the new mini catalog. So if you requested a catalog from me, or if you have purchased from me, they have gone out. But because of, Christmas shipping, they're running a little later than usual, but you should be getting your hands on yours before January 4th. That's when that catalog goes live. There will be celebration, and there's an amazing, I say this all the time, but this one is the best starter kit ever promotion. I was hoping I was going to have my little sneak peek to show you. It's being delivered today, but it hasn't got here yet. So let's just go ahead and get started, and let's make two quick and easy projects. We're going to do this project first. So these are the Mercy chocolates. I got a big old box at Costco for like $10. This is it. This big old box, and it has 54 chocolates. And there's a bunch of different flavors. So these you can make a lot. Like I said, I think there's 54 chocolates. We're going to put 3 in ours today. This is quick and easy because we want to do quick and easy. So we're going to need a piece of 2.5 by 8.25. So this should be 2.5. And then this is an 8.5 sheet, but we're going to just cut that little quarter off. That little quarter made a difference. I tried to keep it on there, but it kind of made it a little cockeyed. 8.25? Yeah, 8.25. So now we're going to go ahead and score it. And we're going to score it at the 1/2 inch, 4 1/4, and then 4 3/4. And that is it. You can just fold all your lines. And we're going to need, before I put this away, we're going to need a piece of designer series paper. So we're using the Storybook Gnomes DSP. So I'm going to cut this piece to 2 1/4 by 3 1/4. So 2 1/4 by 3 1/4. And we're going to use the gnome out of the DSP. If you ordered my gnome retreat, you know we did a lot of fussy cutting with these gnomes. But you can also, if you have the bundle, you can create your own gnomes as well. So we're going to glue, this is going to be the front panel. We'll staple that in a minute. But this piece here, the larger section, not the piece with the little, is going to be your front panel. So we'll just glue that on. Like I said, this is like so quick and easy. And we'll just adhere it right there. And we can go ahead and staple this. So I have one of the handheld staplers from Stampin' Up! For years. You can use a regular stapler. And then that's just gonna fold like that. Easy peasy. I got a little bit of too much glue. So what I did is to hold my chocolates in. I just put some Stampin' Seal. We're gonna put 3 chocolates inside. I've been wanting to taste these because there's so many different flavors. See, this one's dark cream. This is hazelnut something. And this one's chocolate cream. So there's different flavors. So we'll just put that in there, right? Like that. I'm over here making it look like it's so hard and it's not. That's always me though. Oh, there was one thing I forgot to do. And I didn't do it on my sample that I made, but if you want, we can actually still pop these out. And then I will use my silicone mat since I already have adhesive in there. But you can add the to and from on the back. So I made some others that I'll show you in a minute. But you can add to and from. You could actually put it in the inside as well. You could put it on this flap if you want. So let's go back to adding these chocolates back in there. 1, 2, 3. Are any of you bakers? This Handmade Wishes is an excellent stamp set for baked, like it says homemade, and what else? Handmade for you. They got the little gingerbread. That's what I originally bought it for, and I started some of my baking yesterday, and I'm gonna have to finish today. So again, you can put to and from on the back. And now here's gonna be easy peasy. We just need a piece of basic white cardstock. My buckets, I have 2 buckets today since we're doing 2 projects. We're gonna use this stamp out of the stamp set. We're gonna use Pool Party. And if you pay attention to your punch, it's the points at the top. So instead of doing it like that, you're gonna do it like this. So let's ink it up. And I'm doing this again in Pool Party. And we will go ahead and punch that out with the punch. So this punch is being carried over. The stamp set is not. So right now, if you want to get it at a discounted, you know, save the 10%, you can get it now. And let's close up this ink before I have a catastrophe. So now we're just going to add this right on here with some liquid glue, because we're going to pop our gnome up. So you can just glue that on right there like that. And we can pick out a gnome. I guess I'll use this one because that's the first one there. And so, of course, fussy cut, and just, you can leave a little bit of border if you want. Let's see how quick I could do this. Remember, move your paper, not your scissors. And go around. Are most of you already ready for Christmas? I have gifts wrapped and everything, but I haven't tagged or bowed them or anything. I just wrapped them, wrote the name on the back, and now I got to go put tags and bows, and I'll be heading to Las Vegas, so I'll be taking all the gifts to Las Vegas. So there's our little gnome, and we're going to use some dimensionals. I got some new ones here, just a couple. And is everybody staying home? Are you guys traveling? Do you have to go far? This is probably the first time I'm not going to be in California. So now we're going to use another piece of basic white cardstock, and I'm going to use Calypso Coral. And I'm using the one that says "With Love." So we're just going to stamp that right here. Let's get this out of the way. I always happen to get ink. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to cut around these words. If you want, you can just do it like a straight, cut it close to the letters in a straight line. I always like to cut them out. I don't know what it is with me and fussy cutting. Like I said, I love dies. I love stamp sets that have dies, but yet I do a lot of fussy cutting. Just like our next project, we're going to use the blends. I like using the blends. Some people don't like having to color in. So this one, this is "With Love." We'll just add some dimensionals there. And you can always cut a regular dimensional in half for this one. And we'll just put it right down here like that. And then now we're going to use our iridescent trim. And hi, Melanie. I'm glad you caught me live as well. How are you doing? Are you getting that Arctic blast? You could actually open this. Why am I feeding it through? I don't know. But we're going to add a bow. And I'm ready for some warm weather. And we haven't even been that cold for a while. But I'm already ready for some warm weather. After being in Mexico for almost 2 weeks and having nice warm weather, it was hard coming back to cold weather. So we're just going to tie a bow right across the top there. Kind of keep playing with it till you get the bow you want. And we got one more thing to do. And then I had a little tiny piece. I don't know what happened to all my stuff. I had all my stuff in order. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Let's say I had a little tiny piece of Calypso Coral, and we're going to use the heart from Give It a Whirl. Give It a Whirl die. So this is the tiny one, and we're going to use it on our next project as well. Oh, you're 62 degrees. Yeah, that's not bad. Actually, I think Friday we're supposed to get some snow. I think. So 62, that's not bad. My family back in the Bay Area, California, they've been really cold, which is unusual. So this tiny heart, we are going to add a mini dimensional to. I was like, where's my little tool? And we are going to add that right over the staple. We want to cover that staple up with a little heart. My heart's not there. And then I don't think I didn't put this very straight either. There. And one last thing before I forget, let me put this guy away before he gets lost. You can add one of these snowflakes, or they're stars. To me, they look like snowflakes right at the end of his cap. And there you have it. Here was my first one. And here's the one we just did. Now see how quick and easy that was? Super, super quick. You have new dimensionals. They came in the paper pumpkin. I actually put one of the paper pumpkins together the other day. My Christmas card one was like, I ran out of Christmas cards. So here's some of the other ones I made. I made all these with Calypso Coral and just kind of reversed. I put the pool party, and then see I did the Merry and the Christmas. Here's with the love, Merry Christmas. But I mean, I have enough chocolates to make quite a bit of them. So there's our first project. I'm glad you like it. And now let's move this one aside. I don't think I need anything out of this box. At least I hope I don't. I'll move these stamps out of the way. Oh, and then see on those other ones, I had put the to and the from on the back. I forgot. Let me get this bucket out of the way. And then now this one, you thought that one was easy. This next one's going to be super easy. I just need to find my instructions. So this is a peppermint bark bar, and easy peasy, just super easy. I'm going to take this out because I don't have another peppermint bark bar. It went somewhere. I'm not sure where. But this is 6 by 6 3/4. I got to make sure. I think this is a 6 3/4 size. Yeah. So let me cut this way to 6 3/4. I mean, it's always nice to fancy something up. The reason I'm turning this paper around is because it looks like I didn't cut it even before. But it's always nice just to fancy something up real quick, right? So there's our piece of paper. And now we're going to use DSP tearing tape. So we'll just put it along one edge. I mean, it's much cuter to give somebody a peppermint bark bar. I'll decorate it up than not. And then we're going to put a piece down here. And I'm just guesstimating on this, but it doesn't matter that if it overlaps, because it'll just be extra sticky. I have a lot of nieces and nephews, but you can't afford to buy them all something big. So I do is I just center this, try to center it. We're going to flip this one over. Uh-oh, I cut it wrong. I must have cut the 6 3/4. I thought it was 6 3/4, 3, 6. Okay, because now this is sticking to there. Now, let me see if I have another piece. I put this paper away. Hold on. Oh my goodness. I'm not sure what I have left of this paper. Let's just try this piece. So let me see what I did wrong, and I'll have to check my measurements. Can I go 6 and, I'm gonna go 6 3/4. I'm gonna go 6 3/4 by 6 3/4 because it's gonna be okay. It'll just be a little bit bigger, and then we can trim it. So we're gonna do, what side should we do? The snowflakes or the trees? It's gonna be Santa and his train. Let's do the snowflakes. My bad. I don't know. I'm gonna have to check my measurement. I have it written down as 6 by 6 3/4. But you know, I do that quite a bit. When I'm creating stuff, I write my measurements and then I end up changing them, and they're all over my grid paper. And then I probably take down the wrong ones. Okay, so now let's take that off. Let's center this up again. This should overlap this. So there we go. And then I'm going to take this out for a minute so that we could secure that bottom. And another, if you don't want to put tear and tape, just use your little stapler again, or even a regular stapler. So this will go back in here. Now why is it not going to fit? It fits. So let's take our ribbon and tie it around our peppermint bark bar. Peppermint bark bar. Say that 10 times, right? Okay, so let's tie this in a bow. And then we could slip it back into our package. It's funny that it seems like it's not fitting, but it is. And the bow's going to go on the top, so then they can pull it out just like that. Okay. So I think I'm going to add another little piece of tear and tape there because I did tape it, but I didn't get it all the way across. So again, you can make a bunch of these in no time at all. I can't get that in there. I was gonna say, worst case scenario, you could always liquid glue it, or you can add a glue dot. But I didn't get my tape all the way across. All right. So there's our package. So now let's go ahead and get some more basic white cardstock. And we're going to use the Santa and his train. And we're going to stamp it in Memento Black ink. And we're going to do the coloring. This one we're going to color on. Like I said, a lot of people don't like to color. I'm one of those ones who does. So we're going to use Smoky Slate. You can see my first one. I'll try to do them side by side. So this is what I have here, light. I'm going to go with dark first. I usually do the dark on the lines. Kind of give it that little shadowing. This is really hard to color when you don't want your head to get in the camera. So let's go there. And then let me go in with the light. I'm always trying not to stick my head in the camera or bump it. Last week I was looking at my video and it looked like I had bumped it quite a bit. Eventually I'll become a good video maker, if that's what you want to call it. Somebody who looks like they know what they're doing. All right, I don't want to spend too much time on there. let's do the tires. I think this is why people don't want to like to color. They'd rather just stamp it and be on their way. But I don't mind it. And believe me, I've colored in quite a bit of these trains as well. Like I said, when I was making the ornaments, I used a Santa delivery because I had made one for a baby. And I wanted to use the Santa. Okay, I think I have the train all colored in. I probably don't have these lids on right. And then now we're going to use Poppy Parade for Santa. And I'm not sure why, but I think I left my light, no, it's right here, my light Poppy Parade. And just his hat. And you could use Winkastella on the white parts. I did not put it in my supply list. And you know me, I always use Winkastella. And then we're just going to do these triangles real quick in shaded spruce. And you can tell I'm hurrying because I'm doing a sloppy job. Okay. Yeah, you could add Winkastella to his little mittens and his hat. Anything that's white, his beard. If you want to have Santa to have a sparkling beard. Which who doesn't like bling? Oh, I left one color out, and I think it was, I think that was Daffodil Delight for the light. Okay, oops, and I forgot this one. All right, so then now we are going to use, let me cut this paper down, because we're going to cut this out with the stitch square, and then we're going to cut it out with the stitch circle. And it's just to give it another dimension. So let me get my square. So we're going to cut this out with the square first. Again, try not to get my head in there. And then, actually, we probably could have cut them both at the same time. I'm not sure if the circle would have fit inside the square die. And then now we're going to put this, try to center it the best you can onto the square. And then since I have the cut and emboss machine out, I'm going to go ahead and cut this banner. And let's hope that I could stamp it in there perfectly. Because we're going to need this banner. Oh, and then I forgot, we still need our little hearts. Let me, oh, I'm gonna have to grab that paper. I got paper stuck to me. I'm gonna cut a shaded spruce heart out, a big one. And then again, we're using the, can you believe this is the only piece of paper that I have in front of me? I thought I had all of these pieces of paper pulled out. I swear I had them in my thing. Well, let's cut the heart out of the shaded spruce. And then I gotta put this big old piece of paper. This isn't even Poppy Parade. Let me grab Poppy Parade real quick. I have a ton of Poppy Parade. As much as I prepare and prepare and prepare, I always forget something. But I swear I had all of these pieces already picked out. I think what happened is I had them all in one bucket first, and then I put them in two to keep them separated. But that's me. Always. No, I don't have any sparkly paper. That's why I just use a lot of times the Wink Estella. So now let's go back to our package, and we're gonna liquid glue this one down because we want this to lay flat. You know, the other day I was looking for some sparkly paper when I was making the ornaments. I have some stuff that I need to order, and it's like I just placed an order too, but I need some more gold. So this one, let's not get liquid glue all over. It's just gonna lay on here. That's why this is gonna be glued, because we want it to lay flat. Give that a second or two, and then now we're gonna use the dimensionals for the circle. I almost didn't do this. I almost was going to cancel this video today. I woke up with a migraine and I wasn't able to get rid of it. It's still there slightly, but I was like, no, this is going to be last minute projects that people need to get them. And again, if you're my email subscriber, you're going to get I'm going to send, usually I send my project sheets out on Sunday, but I'm going to go ahead and send it out today. That way you have the project sheets to make these, because otherwise Sunday is Christmas. So we're using Poppy Parade ink, and I'm going to use the special delivery just for you. And let's see if I got it right. Oh, you bought the white paper on clearance. Oh, and it ended up being the Flot Solid White. Yeah, I had seen that one too, but I wasn't sure what I would use it for now. Believe me, I have tons of designer series paper. So we're going to use dimensionals. And put this one right here. I do need gold, and remember last week I did that gold, I did the gold, not flocking, the gold embossing, so I needed to order me some more gold embossing powder, so I ordered that. And, you know, there's just all the shipping delays. The thing that I think is coming today is my mini Stampin' Cut emboss machine that is in the boho blue, which is the starter kit special. Now, if I had used the correct paper, this heart, I should have did these reverse since I was using the shaded spruce. But there's your project. So look how easy that one was. I probably didn't make it look so easy. And then you have a peppermint bark bar in there. Somebody who likes peppermint bark. This will be going in my husband's stocking because he likes peppermint bark. Now, if this was mine, it would have a giant chocolate bar with peanuts and caramel. But I'm going to have to go get a bar for this one and give it to somebody. So there's these two. And here's these two. I'm showing you this one again because in that way you could do the Merry Christmas if you want. But there's our two projects for the day. I hope you guys like them. I hope you have a Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas. And like I said, I'll be gone for the next few weeks, but I will try to do some videos so that if you have some spare time and you need to craft, I'll have some projects for you. You guys take care. Merry Christmas, and I will see you soon. Bye.